Hello everyone at BTC Wires. I have with me Mr. Simon, and let's ask him about the BITConME event. Take a small bit of bite from him itself.
Hi, thanks for having me. We're here in Dubai. It's the BITConME conference. It's great, it's interesting. Dubai is one of the countries that's looking to position itself to be a blockchain leader. So I mean, this is the third time I've been talking with them this year alone, and there's many other events. So it's certainly making a play to be relevant in the blockchain space. So I guess that's why we're here.
Right. So whom do you look forward in the ICO industry or ICO ecosystem, which are promising startups or companies in that particular way?
Okay, so I guess what we have is we have a way of looking, we have like a checklist, both mental and physical, to go through. What are they doing? Is it a sound idea? Should it even be tokenized? Some people are doing ICOs for the wrong reasons. So then we look at then, do they have a team? What have they done before? How much have they raised even in seed and private funding? Because the thing is we've gone beyond if you just had an idea and a white paper you'll get the funding. Now you need to have a good marketing campaign to really work out if there's interest out there. So this is crowdfunding, and crowdfunding has evolved, but you still have to do things well if you want to be a good ICO campaign.
Oh, very true. That's something which is really a concern right now. Well, coming to that, we have heard a lot about the Dubai Blockchain 2020 plan. So what are your bites about that?
So this is the bit that's interesting. When we came in January, we heard a lot about it, about transitioning from oil into something like blockchain. 6 months later, I know that the incubators are being set up, but I think things still need to move faster than they are. And I think you have an interesting situation where Dubai is obviously an affluent place with investment and lots of money, but the thing is that you have to both educate your supporters but also your investors too. And investors are still, who hold wealth in traditional areas, are still trying to work out what this is. And I think there's a little bit of caution and nervousness on this, and that's why I think while we've heard the hype, I think things may move slower than we'd like them to.
Okay. So any advice for the BTC Wires team and content curation and stuff like that? What should we be focusing on?
Yeah, look, okay, I think people still read stories until robots start reading stories. Editorially, we try to do things that provoke interest, and we try to not just do endless stories about the price of Bitcoin going up or going down.
Sure.
We try to kind of be informative. One of the speakers today, Sally Eves, does a lot around blockchain for social good.
True.
And the UN are doing really interesting things about helping to create digital identities for people who've lost all their documentation.
True.
And in the continent like Africa, and also in areas of India, it could be transformational in a good way, because it could help with transfers of micro value to help people in education. So those, I think, are exciting things to talk about, as well as just rumor stories and price stories.
And I think you are one of the few people that we have met across who actually think about the whole value of the blockchain system, ecosystem, and ICOs things. Because as I said, as we discussed earlier as well, the whole point of there's so many stuff like that. True.
No, I'd say, well, thank you for that. And also, you know, I think that's a more interesting way to go, because, you know, if blockchain is transformative, well, let's look at ways where it is useful rather than just as an alternative to Facebook. You know, let's look at how it could help people. One of the talks today is about the use for medical records and personalized health.
Yeah.
Because obviously a lot of the medical pills and techniques at the moment are based upon, often they were tested on males of a certain age. So
Right.
therefore, the medicine might not be right for you, whereas with blockchain-based medical data capture methods, you can have better solutions.
True, very much. And I think at the end of the day, when blockchain, AI, and ML comes together, that is like the next generation of things.
Yes, so this is the thing. So Internet of Things, the price of sensors is falling. Therefore, as that comes down, we can capture data more widely. Therefore, that can join up with AI. AI can have insights, and therefore predictive insights rather than retrospective analysis.
True.
Once we can capture data more cheaply,
True.
blockchain gives us a way to store this. So it becomes a thing where all three things come together to do things that deliver more value to us.
Okay, great. So we would like to thank you very much for this whole bites, and see you again.
Thank you. Look forward to reading more of your stories.
Thank you.